Any sharp piece of equipment, actually, but if you're...
What? Why would you do that? Why?
hit by the vehicle, she somehow managed to escape unharmed.
And she ain't even get hurt, bro? There is a God. She ride that boy like a, oh, what is it? Like a surfboard. Oh my God.
I mean, no words.
Oh my God.
Mr. Magoo would be proud.
Bro's gone. He's not coming back.
Lasers, they lurk in the silence. They put the beam on the motherfucking target. Let her follow them and go pick up the body. Yeah, make sure no witness around it. Yeah, I'm somewhere on the island.
Alright, so today we're gonna be reacting to people having a worse day than you. Oh yeah, hey, if you haven't yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button and smash the post notification bell, everything you know.
Do you want to grow your YouTube channel? Do you want to earn more views,
Yes.
more subscribers,
Yes.
more watch time,
Yes.
and of course, make more money?
Yes. So we're reacting to 15 people having their worst day than you. Cause the other one, I ain't like it.
The whole world is against you. Maybe your car breaks down, or your girlfriend dumps you, or the jury decides to convict you. Whatever it is, it sucks. But as the old saying goes, somebody always has it worse than you.
Oh.
From a woman who destroyed her own car to a well-painted painter,
Oh,
here
snap.
are 15 people having a worse day than you.
Bro, imagine that. Imagine being the dude on the boat and you can't even swim. And then all you see is this huge boat coming at you, like, and then hit you. Boom. Now you in the water, can't swim.
Number 15. Floodwaters. While I sincerely hope that none of you ever have to deal with the horrors of floodwaters, there are some tips that you should take to avoid catastrophe. The biggest one is to not do what the woman in this video did. With the greatest of respects,
Oh my God.
she is an idiot. The video shows a woman forced to evacuate her car in what looks to be extremely deep floodwaters. It's every driver's nightmare.
God.
However, the video doesn't feature the part where she willingly drives her own car into a fully submerged underpass, which has been fenced off due to high water levels. Unsure of what to do, she climbs out of the car, gets up on the roof, and
She ride that boy like a, oh, what is it? Like a surfboard. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, she didn't, bro. She's so dramatic.
the car was long gone.
She did all
Let
that
this
just
be a
because she
lesson
was
to
scared to get
anybody
wet.
foolish enough to try and drive through a flooded road. Nobody has a
And then
James
she
Bond
made him carry her on his shoulders.
Hold up. Hey, y'all know 89% of the people watching my videos are not even subscribed? Damn, that means we could be going up right now. I got a challenge for y'all today. If there's anything that y'all see in this video that y'all like, subscribe to the channel and hit the post notification bell. It helps so much.
Number 14. The Painted Painter. You can ask any child whose parents drove a van and they will agree, getting to sit in the back was the most fun you could ever have in a vehicle. Unfortunately, one painter very much disagrees with that conclusion. Can't say I blame him. The video shows the driver opening the van's back door to reveal their passenger, absolutely covered in wet paint and looking very confused. Apparently, when the driver hit the brake, the guy flew into some cracked paint cans, releasing the paint like lava and sending him into a slip and slide nightmare. But while his friend saw the funny side, he really didn't. As they continue to laugh and question what happened, the guy begins insulting them with some words we probably can't air, before concluding with those 3 words that illuminate how bad his day was. I hate my life. Poor dude. This is the kind of thing that you'd expect to see in a Laurel and Hardy movie, but I can assure you that it's very real. And clearly this was a traumatic day for the poor guy. Next time you're having a horrible day, just remember, you could be covered in paint. If you are covered in paint, maybe play Jenga? I don't know, just some random thought. Number 13. Snow-blocked doorway. Even if you're
Oh.
somebody that likes the wintry comfort
bro.
of snowfall, you
My
probably
brother
have
just
a
made me
limit.
a
I mean,
sandwich.
nobody wants to have their doorway blocked by snow taller than you. But for this North Dakota community, that was absolutely what happened, and it doesn't look fun. This video shows the moment that a North Dakota family discovered the record 30 inches of snow that had fallen right outside their door. The fall looks to be apparently that was much preferred to those.
My bad, y'all. I ain't ate it all day. But with this happening, crazy. Like, imagine being blocked in your own house. Like, it's like a prison, a frozen prison. It's a frozen prison. Like, shiver your bones frozen. Oh my god.
Number 12. The Thrown Cavalrymen. If there's one day of your life that you absolutely do not want to go wrong, it would probably be the day that you're meeting Orton. It happened on camera. Yikes. In 1990, but one horse decided he had other plans. While
That horse just DDT'd him. He just boom. That's not even a DDT. But he did something to him, tried to kill him. He said, "Get off me. Get off me."
back, crushing the number 11. Unboxing gone wrong. The art of unboxing is something that really can't be taught. Either you have it or you don't. That's a lie, but some people would probably believe it. It really just comes down to, did you break it when you opened it, or is it still in one piece? This girl was, one of the unlucky ones. The video shows a young girl getting an iPhone for what is presumably her birthday. Naturally, she's hyper excited to get it open and play with it for the first time, immediately unwrapping the plastic and impatiently trying to rip open the packaging. While her father warns her to be careful, the warning is ignored. The phone flies out of the box and, well, you know what happened next. The phone falls with a smash, cracks the screen, and the poor girl rushes off in tears. That's heartbreaking. There's a lot of unluckiness to unpack in this video, but I'll
Bro, are you serious? I just bought you an iPhone. That's iPhone 4. So that boy was like so far back. So it was probably costing a lot of money. He bought an iPhone 4 and you broke it the moment you opened it?
Number 10. Leopard attacks film crew. When your job relies on you spending a lot of time with wild animals in their natural habitat, you have to expect the unexpected, but being attacked by a leopard? Well, that's the kind of unexpected that nobody wants. Watch as this BBC documentary crew get the shock of their lives while tracking down wild dogs in the Botswana wilderness. Of course, they did find the dogs, in the process of irritating an already frustrated leopard. Knowing that it could never get these agile dogs, the humiliated leopard seeks refuge in the tree, while the
Some dogs got a leopard running away? What?
dogs slink away. But then things take a turn. In the tree, the leopard appears to spot the cameramen in the back of their truck. While keeping its eyes on the juicy-looking technicians, the leopard leaps to the ground and charges towards them. In a moment of quick thinking, the cameraman throws his hat, sending the confused leopard some distance away while they make their grand escape. It's a classic. This is kind of the nightmare situation for any nature or wildlife documentarian, being exposed to humiliated and aggressive animals. Thankfully, some quick thinking saved the day and some lives. Suddenly, you feel better about your boyfriend dumping you, right? Oof. Number 9.
Imagine having that type of job and like an animal actually comes over and bites you. Like, they might not have like bite insurance, because that's kind of like, you accept that when you take the job, right? So like,
Scooter rider's bad day. Look, we all have bad days, but very few of us have had days quite as bad as this one. Imagine if you put Mr. Magoo on a scooter in the middle of China, and you have the makings of a classic video. Watch this video and see if you can keep track of how many times this guy crashes his scooter. The video begins with the scooter driver wearing white, crashing head-on into a white van. Within seconds of climbing back onto his bike, he once again speeds straight into a black car. That's some impressive form. As the car owner gets out to deal with the issue, the rider speeds off and crashes into another bike before crashing again into a bus. That's 4 crashes.
What is going on? Somebody stop that man.
The man gets back onto his back and prepares to drive away, only to fall right into the open-faced well. I mean, no words.
Oh my God.
Mr. Magoo would be proud.
Bro's gone. He's not coming back. And I don't know how they is. I don't know how they is about like crashing and stuff over there. But like if they have to pay car insurance and stuff, because that's a lot of car insurance, bro. That's like 6 people.
Right. Bee swarm. There are many ways that bees could factor into a horrible day, but this one is a whole other level of, oh dear God, no. Prepare to get very itchy, folks, because we're going full swarm. In 2017, a British woman woke up to the horrific discovery that her car had been stolen. The car was still there, of course. It had just been taken over by a swarm of around 20,000 bees. While it's common knowledge that bees tend to swarm when their hives get too large and a colony breaks free, this kind of descent is almost unheard of. And we should all be grateful for that, because this is wild. The incident eventually required experts from the local Beekeepers Association
down the street, why would they land on mine?
Oh my
And
gosh.
he said, well, maybe it's the BGCD you've got in your car.
to
Imagine like getting hit with by a swarm of bees like that, and you just get stung everywhere. Like, that's
lure the
crazy.
bees away from the scene and rehome them. And to think, they didn't even have their licenses yet. It's bad enough to witness a bee swarm as an observer.
Oh my
It's
God.
a whole other thing to have your car acting as a kind of host for the swarm. That's the kind of bad luck that we all hope we never get. Nobody wants to
Hell
be
no.
the guy with the
I
beard
don't
of
want
bees.
it.
Number 7. Animal clinic crash. I'm not going to mince my words here. Driving a car can be difficult if you're not paying attention. One misstep, and suddenly your foot is on the accelerator and you're barreling toward a building. Yeah, this is a bad day for everybody involved.
Oh.
The video shows footage from a security camera.
Whoa! Shorty got blown away.
Inside a North Carolina animal hospital on the day that the unthinkable happened. Apparently, a nearby driver accidentally stepped on the gas pedal instead of the brake.
Oh my gosh.
Sending the car careening into the side of the animal hospital. Even though one
Shorty.
of the employees was clearly by the vehicle, she somehow managed to escape unharmed.
And she ain't even get hurt, bro. There is a God.
6.
And they got her from
Bears
every
versus
angle,
tourists. What would you think if you saw a group of tourists fleeing a black bear and her cubs on a bridge in Yellowstone National Park?
Oh
If
my
your
God.
instinct is to make a Yogi Bear joke, we should really be friends. We have a lot in common, actually. Do you want my number? Sorry, just add my Twitter. If you did anything else disappointing. This footage shows a group of panicked tourists fleeing the bears on the bridge, although not everything is as it seems. In this instance, the bears were not out to cause trouble or frighten the humans, but simply took a wrong turn and found themselves on the bridge alongside the humans. While the bears tried to get away quickly,
A man can be heard yelling, "Go, go," while some people on the bridge kept taking photographs.
the moving humans inadvertently panicked and blocked their way out, essentially creating a jam that could have turned nasty pretty quick.
Oh my God. This mama and her cubs, bro. You do not play with them. No, 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 no. You can have that, I'm good.
Number 5. DIY lumberjack. Honestly, some jobs should really be left to the professionals, especially if it involves chainsaws or, well, any sharp piece of equipment, actually. But if you're really determined to go out and cut that tree down yourself, well, maybe you should see...
What? Why would you do that? Why?
I have absolutely no doubt that this guy spent a good 30 in a way that the ensuing an unfortunate ending to what must have. Number 4. Ice car. At first glance, you could be forgiven for thinking that this unusual sight is a carefully constructed ice sculpture, but you'd be very, very wrong.
What?
This is actually a Mitsubishi Lancer, frozen in ice in an upstate New York parking lot. Because, well, it's New York. This is probably cheaper in the long run than the parking fees. Here's the basic story of what happened. In January 2016, a New York man decided to park his car overnight at a local restaurant. But when he returned the following day, he found it in this condition, completely frozen and encased in ice, thanks to the waves of Lake Erie. And of course, being New York in January, it's not like you can just wait for it to thaw. 3 days later, after its first discovery, the car was finally freed by professionals who defrosted the ice from the bottom and towed it to a nearby auto shop. So, not a great day. The ice car became something of an infamous sighting in upstate New York in 2016, but it's really just bad luck. How could he know that the river's waters would prove to be quite so icy, right? Right? Well, it's New York in January, I guess. Number 3. The Frigid Fisherman.
Oh my God.
We all know the...
We know.
Basic plot of the movie, Speed 2, Cruise Control. It's a boat that can't stop, and Sandra Bullock has to do something. I don't know, I haven't seen it, but anyway, the point is that you know the story from the perspective of those on board. But how about the unsuspecting innocents in the water? Well, that's what I'm here for. This video begins with 3 salmon fishermen going about their business as usual, although it's clear something is very wrong. The fishermen are forced to abandon ship into the frigid waters as their vessel is all but destroyed. This is not just unlucky, it's insane. Naturally, the fishermen filed a lawsuit against the 70-year-old captain of the other boat. By the way, that captain claimed to be unable to see over the boat's dash due to him sitting down at the time of the crash. He later said he should probably have been standing up, which is comforting for all of us non-boaters. Number 2.
You wasn't standing up?
By computer. Look, computers may be everywhere, but they're far from cheap. You have to look after them, take care of them like your own children, and yes, that includes not eating or drinking too close. Because, you know, one
As a marketing manager, you always need to know what the next thing to work on and optimize is. Aribi is the marketing analytics tool that tells you exactly what part of your
mistake and you've just killed your computerized baby. If you ever want to see the most relatable day from hell, look no further. This guy was just hoping for a nice, presumably nutritious microwave lunch. He even set up a camera to watch himself for some reason. At least I hope he set it up. Anyway, the guy heads to the table, climbing over a frankly dangerous partition, separating the kitchen from everything else. Then he trips, and of course his fresh hot food and drink go all over his no doubt expensive laptop. And of course, immediately. Number 1. Koala passenger. Nobody wants wild animals in their car, no matter how cute they may look. One man in Australia had to learn this lesson the hard way when a rogue koala climbed into his open car and got very comfortable. So comfortable, in fact, that he refused to leave. The video shows the man's many efforts to get this koala out of his car and away to safety. Of course, just asking the koala doesn't really work well because, well, the koala doesn't speak English, so all those minutes of the guy saying, "Please no, don't get into the front seat," were for nothing.
Come on, let's hop out the car. Can you go the other way? Come on, go that way.
Especially since the koala ended up on the dashboard, so the guy tries a different tactic: force. Of course, his attempts to pull the koala away tears up his dash horrifically, but it seems to work. The koala leaps out of the car and quickly speeds up a nearby tree. Mission success! Of course, in all, the ordeal was nothing short of a nightmare for the poor guy who now has to get a new dash. But I'm sure it's a pretty great story at least. He'll get 1 or 2 drinks out of it. Probably not a free dash though. Sorry, bud. Have you ever had a worse day than any of these poor people?
God.
Let us.
She was strong. Alright guys, that was the video.
Nope.
Alright guys, that was the video. If y'all Alright guys, that was the video. If y'all liked anything in this video, don't forget, hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. And we are going, like, we're actually speed racing low-key. The last video, try not to laugh, just hit 1.7K. I mean, hey, like, we getting numbers, and we a small channel, but we growing together. Pharaoh Gang, man, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys.